Your flight just landed after 10 long hours. You're exhausted, you're ready for a hot shower, and then you watch the last bag slide off the belt. It isn't yours. The carousel stops. Empty. Now, what do you actually say? Today, you'll learn every word you need to handle a lost suitcase in English, calmly and confidently. Welcome to Lessons. This is a real airport conversation between a traveler named Sarah and an airline agent named Mark. First, listen to the whole thing. Don't worry about catching every word yet. Just follow the story.
Excuse me? Hi, I think I need some help. I was on the flight from Toronto, AC 788.
Welcome to London, of course. How can I help you?
Thanks. My checked bag hasn't shown up on the baggage reclaim. Carousel number 5 is totally empty now, and pretty much everyone from my flight has already gone.
I see. I'm really sorry to hear that. Could I see your passport and your baggage claim sticker, please? That little receipt they give you when you check your bag.
Oh yeah, of course, here's my passport. And I think this is the sticker. I stuck it on the back of my boarding pass to be safe.
Perfect, thank you. Yep, that's the one. Let me just scan this and see what the system is telling me. One moment. Okay. So the tag number is AC 182 736. The system shows the bag was loaded onto the plane in Toronto. Could you describe the suitcase for me?
Yes, it's a standard medium-sized suitcase. It's dark blue, hard shell, not fabric, and it has 4 wheels.
A dark blue hard shell suitcase. Got it. Are there any unique markings on it? Any tags, ribbons, or stickers?
Yes. I tied a bright yellow ribbon around the handle to make it easier to spot. And there's a small scratch on the front, near the top right corner.
A yellow ribbon on the handle. That's really helpful. And do you know the brand?
I think it's a Samsonite, but I'm not 100% sure. The logo is just a small silver circle on the front.
Okay, I've made a note of all that. And just for the report, can you tell me a few things that are inside? This helps us identify it in case the outer tags ever come off.
Sure. I have a few books, all my clothes, and a small white box with a new pair of shoes in it. Oh, and my brown leather jacket is in there too.
Excellent. Thank you. That's a great detailed description. Now let me just check one more thing here. Okay. I think I see what might have happened.
You found it? Is it here?
Not exactly, but don't worry. This is a pretty common situation. It looks like a batch of luggage from your Toronto flight was accidentally put onto the flight to Manchester that left just before yours. Your bag is very likely in that group. It hasn't been scanned as lost, only as misrouted.
Oh, so it's in Manchester? How do I get it back?
We'll handle everything, don't you worry. The bags in that batch are already being identified and sorted as we speak. They'll be put on the very next flight from Manchester back here to London. We should have it within the next 24 hours.
24 hours? So I won't get it tonight?
It's very unlikely, I'm afraid. But the good news is we can deliver it directly to your address tomorrow, completely free of charge. What I need to do now is file a formal lost baggage report, which will give you a reference number to track everything.
Okay, what do you need from me?
I just need the address where you're staying in London and a good phone number to reach you. As soon as we have the bag, our courier will call you to arrange a delivery time that works for you.
Okay, my address is 15 Apple Tree Lane in Notting Hill, and my UK mobile number is 07700900123.
Great. 15 Apple Tree Lane. Let me get that into the system. And that number was 07700900123.
That's right.
Perfect. It's all in the system. Here is your copy of the report. The most important thing on this page is your reference number. right here at the top. It starts with LHR AC 1455. You can pop that number into the airline's website to track the status of your bag.
LHRAE 1455. Okay, got it. So you're sure it'll be found?
I'm very confident. Over 99% of misrouted bags like this are found and returned to their owners within 48 hours. Since we already have a good idea of where it is, I expect it'll be much faster than that. We'll call you the second it arrives in London.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, and I hope you enjoy your stay in London.
Okay. Let's break it down. We'll walk through the key language together so you can master these words for your own travels. Sarah starts by politely getting the agent's attention. She says, "Excuse me? Hi, I need some help." Excuse me is the perfect way to start a conversation with someone in a service role. Your turn. Repeat after me. Excuse me? I need some help. The agent offers to help. He says, "How can I help you?" You'll hear this everywhere, from airport staff to hotel receptionists. A slightly more formal version is, "How can I assist you?" Repeat after me. How can I help you? Now, Sarah explains the problem with some important airport vocabulary. She says her checked bag hasn't shown up on the baggage reclaim. Your checked bag is the main suitcase you hand over at check-in. The smaller bag you carry onto the plane is your carry-on, or hand luggage. Baggage reclaim, sometimes called baggage claim, is the hall where you wait for your bags, and the carousel is the moving belt that brings them to you. Repeat after me. Checked bag. Baggage reclaim. Carousel. The agent asks for two crucial things: your passport and your baggage claim sticker. That sticker has a unique barcode the airline uses to track your luggage. A pro tip: always keep it somewhere safe, like on the back of your boarding pass, until you have your bag back. Then he asks Sarah to describe the suitcase. To describe something means to say what it looks like. She says it's a hard-shell suitcase, not fabric. A hard-shell case is made of hard plastic. A fabric one is soft. Repeat after me. Hard-shell suitcase. He asks about unique markings, any tags, ribbons, or stickers. A unique marking is anything that makes your bag stand out. Sarah was smart. She tied a bright yellow ribbon around the handle to make it easier to spot. To spot something means to see it in a crowd. Repeat after me. To make it easier to spot. Next, he asks what's inside the bag. This might seem strange, but it's a backup plan. If the outer sticker gets ripped off, the airline can open the bag, and if the contents match your description, they know for sure it's yours. Then comes the good news. The agent has a theory. He says the bag wasn't scanned as lost, only as misrouted. This is a key word, misrouted. It means your bag was sent to the wrong place by mistake. That's much better news than lost, which would mean nobody knows where it is at all. Repeat after me. Misrouted. The agent files a formal lost baggage report, which generates a reference number. Even though the bag is only misrouted, the official paperwork is still called a lost baggage report. The most important thing you get from it is that reference number, your unique code for tracking everything online or by phone. Repeat after me. Lost baggage report. Reference number. Finally, notice the code on the report. LHR for London Heathrow and AC for Air Canada. The agent reassures Sarah, saying over 99% of misrouted bags are found within 48 hours. That statistic is meant to be comforting, and he apologizes for the inconvenience, a polite word for the trouble she's been through. Great work. You've just learned all the key vocabulary for handling a lost luggage situation. Now, let's listen to the whole conversation one more time and see how much more of it makes sense to you now.
Excuse me? Hi, I think I need some help. I was on the flight from Toronto, AC 788.
Welcome to London, of course. How can I help you?
Thanks, my checked bag hasn't shown up on the baggage reclaim. Carousel number 5 is totally empty now, and pretty much everyone from my flight has already gone.
I see. I'm really sorry to hear that. Could I see your passport and your baggage claim sticker, please?
Of course. Here's my passport. And I think this is the sticker. I stuck it on the back of my boarding pass to be safe.
Perfect. Let me scan this and see what the system is telling me. The tag number is AC 182 736. And it shows the bag was loaded onto the plane in Toronto. Could you describe the suitcase for me?
It's a standard medium-sized suitcase, dark blue, hard shell, not fabric, 4 wheels, and I tied a bright yellow ribbon around the handle to make it easier to spot.
That's really helpful. Okay. I think I see what happened. A batch of luggage from your Toronto flight was accidentally put onto the flight to Manchester. Your bag hasn't been scanned as lost, only as misrouted.
So it's in Manchester? How do I get it back?
We'll handle everything. It'll be on the next flight back to London, and we can deliver it to your address tomorrow, free of charge. Let me file a formal lost baggage report so you get a reference number to track it.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay in London.
And that's a wrap. Situations like this can feel stressful, but they're so much easier when you know the right words. Now you know what a checked bag is, what happens at baggage reclaim, and the difference between a lost bag and a misrouted one. And you know all about the lost baggage report and your reference number. If this lesson helped you feel more confident, hit that like button and share it with a friend who's also leveling up their English. And subscribe for more real-world English conversations, just like this one. Now, over to you. Have you ever had a problem with your luggage at an airport? What happened? Drop your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lesson.